What's good, gamers? What it do? It's your boy J-Bo, aka the Old Man Gaming Guru. And I just want to issue y'all an apology, man. I have been, I wouldn't say procrastinating, but I've been hesitating to start this channel for so many years. And I kick myself in the ass every day about not doing this back in 2012 when I came up with the concept. I allow people to discourage me. I allow the atmosphere of YouTube to destroy my creative hopes and visions. I just couldn't get with all the lies, all the rumors, all the fake personas that I see online. And it just felt like it was something I didn't want to be a part of. So I just sat back and watched. But as I was watching for all these years, I've been keeping track and keeping receipts on many of your favorite creators. And it's a shame that most of them just liars and frauds. You know, at this point in time with this console war thing, it's over with. It really ain't nothing to talk about no more. But people keep beating a dead horse. And in my opinion, if you made it deep into the Xbox One era as an Xbot or an quote-unquote Xbox fan, you a fraud. Like, all this started back in 2009, bro. If you didn't see the writing on the wall back then when they started charging for online, when they started doing all these microtransactions, when they started doing all the DLC maps, splitting the community, when they had a drought season from 2011 and beyond, essentially. Like, what are we talking about here, man? Why you guys acting as though you some authority? And some of y'all even pivoted elsewhere, not to PlayStation, but you went elsewhere after you was let down, manipulated, and pimped by Microsoft and Xbox. Phil Spencer literally been lying to you boys for over 10 years, dog. At what point do you get tired of next year? I digress, because this ain't about the fanboyism or the damn Xbox and PlayStation console wars. This is about truth and speaking truth to power. Now understand that if you come on here lying, grifting, you'll gain an audience. You'll gain some viewership. You'll gain some clipping. But what is that? That's like building your house on sand. How is that going to last? What do you think? What is your opinion? I'm sick of hearing regurgitated opinions from the internet. People even quoting people that's been proven fraud years and years ago. I won't mention no names, but people that like work at radio stations and stuff like that. These people have been proven so many times to be liars and a cancer to the gaming community. At this point in time, man, I just want to thank all the creators that speak truth to power, all the creators that's honest with their audience, all the creators that don't spread hate, that don't grift, i.e. trying to be like the anti-woke people, knowing that they'll get a lot of clicks and a lot of views. And YouTube, do you support all this hate, lying, rumors, and misinformation? Because it seems as though if we comment something logically in the comment section, it mysteriously gets deleted. The creators are saying they're not deleting them. So is it YouTube censoring dissenting voices to whatever negative and hateful trend is going on? I'm not sure. Only time will tell. Maybe it'll come out in the wash once Trump and Elon them get a hold to all of the documents and get inside and get to see everything. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But it's like fakeness, negativity, and hate is what's trending now, and it makes no sense. It's destroying the gaming community. It's destroying the gaming industry. Developers don't know what you want anymore. YouTube is not real life. It's 350 million people in the United States alone. They claim that it's 8 billion worldwide now. Do you really think that the 20,000 people, 70,000, hell, even 250,000 that likes the hate that you spew is a representation of humanity? Not at all. We hear the dog whistles. We understand what's going on. We know what you are saying without saying it, especially those old enough to have a complete esoteric grasp on the English language. Like, it's time for it to stop. 80% of the content creators that create this hate-filled rhetoric would not have an audience at all. They're not engaging. They have no personality. They not creative whatsoever. All they do is react to articles and videos that other people make. Like, at this point in time, we need to hear voices of truth, voices that will inspire the gamers in the community. I'm at wit's end with this because it seems like YouTube is promoting this. But how and why? What's the real reason all of this is coming to a head? You know what it is? It's racism. Let's call out the big ass pink elephant in the room. This all started when good old Jerry Lawson decided to invent a way for us to play video games at home. Who's Jerry Lawson? A black man who created the video game cartridge and enabled all of you hate-filled bigots to play games in your house instead of having to go to the arcade and actually deal with humanity and see that there are other types of people in the world. Oh my, what a concept. But I digress. This is the issue. Gaming and gaming development was being gatekept by a particular group of people who had no input on gaming whatsoever. We all know that black dude did what he did, and then our friends in the East came with Nintendo and it was over with. Now we're where we are. Everything's peachy cream. We've got games. They're constantly getting better year over year. So what seems to be the issue? Well, the government stepped in and said, hey, at this point in time, guys, the demographics of the world and our great country is changing. It would be nice if you guys would hire some talented minorities that are qualified to make these games. It'll be great for representation. It'll bring in more people. Blase school whoop-de-wop. You know how it went. But what did those guys do? Did they hire Tyrone with the master's degree in digital art and programming? Nah. What they decided to do was create another minority that had the same skin color as them, i.e., maybe white, unattractive women. Maybe fellow brethren that like to lay down with the same sex. Or even those who want to change their sex, which is fine. I have nothing against them. But that's not a minority. That is a choice. That's arguable. It's subjective. There's no scientific data proving otherwise. Point being, if you had have just hired the black people, Hispanics, Asians that they told you to, who were talented in these fields, creative and innovative, we would not be dealing with this issue as we speak. So it's very disheartening and almost humiliating to see Americans. I don't care about the Canadians and the UK people. They don't matter because they have not lived our shared experience here in America. To see you not wanting to play as a black character, to see you not wanting to play as a woman, and especially a woman of color. We all know what this is. It's blatant bigotry. It's a dog whistle when you say woke. We know what that means for real. It was something that black people used back in the 60s. Basically telling yourself or telling the community to stay woke. Keep your head on a swivel because they out here trying to kill us right now. Pay attention. Understand with things like the Tuskegee experiment, things like the lead in the water, all of that was tied into being woke. But it was hijacked by the same people that hijacked the video game industry. Crazy how that worked. You hired these people, they gained too much power, bullied you guys, and took over the industry. Now the West is on a steep decline into a river of acid to become no more. It's so ironic. Every great game of the past 4 to 5 years has come out of the East. It's not a coincidence, people. What are we doing here? Let's get it together before it's too late. And it's no mistake or no coincidence that The only Western developers that are churning out hit after hit are ran by people from the East. Like, come on, people. What we doing here? Microsoft ain't been able to make a hit in 12, 13 years. Everything that's ever been a hit over at Microsoft was bought and paid for. Nothing was created in-house. That is a very telling thing, people. We got to get it together. I don't understand what's going on. I've never understood it, and I won't, and I can't understand it. You know, I'm older. I grew up as a kid in the 80s. We were so close to unity, it is crazy. The TV was slap full of black shows. White folks and black folks was getting along, getting married, making babies. Everything was cool, man. We played sports together. We played outside together. We did everything together. What happened? The establishment doesn't like that. They can only thrive off of division. And I cannot believe that in 2024, with the wealth of information we have at our fingertips, they are able to drive a wedge in between us as a people, man. This has got to stop. Let's keep it real. The people that you guys are upset about, they only represent 4 to 5% of the population. That's nothing. So yes, it's wrong for them to be pandered to. But what's even more wrong is that they were able to get positions by overlooking people of color who were way more talented and way more qualified for these positions. Now, I don't know whether to rejoice or cry. Simple fact being, the racism at these corporations was so deep and intrinsic, they could not bring themselves to hire people of color. This is crazy. Like, they would rather the person of color also come with a bag of Skittles in their back pocket, if you know what I mean. It's time for this to stop, man. You know, I saw a couple of creators try to play middle ground and try to say, oh, well, it's bad people on both sides and blah. No, it's not. No, it's not. And Assassin's Creed Shadows showed that beyond a shadow of a doubt. We've been hearing about Yasuke since I was a kid, man. Where you think Afro Samurai came from? Where you think the old saying of, you can't be a true samurai without a little bit of black blood in you? Like, come on, man. This is ridiculous. Oh, well, he's not a historical figure. Oh, it's so inaccurate. I call bullshit, man. It's time for us to stand up, unite, and kick both extreme sides to the curb. Exile their ass. If that's what they're doing, if they spewing hate, or if they spewing vitriol, or if they bullying trying to get their agenda through, it's time to stop clipping them, stop reacting to their content, and ignore their asses. You have literally made people rich that are playing a character online. Like, it's time for this to stop. It's not only not fair to those that are creative, that have actual intent to bring joy, happiness, and unity to the world, are suffering. It's also pedestalizing hate, bigotry, and the inability to accept change. Look, the Duke Nukem video game days, that shit is over with, man. Y'all had 20 plus years of that shit. Black people never said nothing about playing as white characters because it didn't matter. It's a video game. If you're looking for inspiration, if you're looking for how should we say, the immersion of a character to represent you, you got a problem. You need deeper help. Video games are to escape reality. They are to escape reality, so you are not supposed to be pretending that that character is you. So it shouldn't matter what they look like if the game is good, the story is awesome, and the gameplay is immersive. Now that we got these crazy folks, weirdos, Skittle packs, making these games, telling you what you like, it's a problem. But leave black folks out of it. Stop lumping in every time you see a person of color in a video game as it being woke, as an agenda being pushed. Bitch, we been here. At what point in time do we get to play as ourselves? Like, seriously, if you don't want to play the shit, don't play it. It's that simple. I got a feeling AC Shadows is going to be amazing. According to what we've seen from it. According to what we've heard. But then I look at their staff, and it suffered the same problem I'm talking about. It's a bunch of middle-aged white women. What are we doing here? Like, seriously, what are we doing here, bro? Like, how hard is it to put some pepper in a potato soup? I don't understand. I ain't gonna never get it. I never will understand. I played baseball and travel baseball growing up. All of the races got along just fine, man. It wasn't till the advent of social media where all the divisions started back up again. And it's a shame, because most of it is based off of hate-filled lies. Man, we got to do better as gamers. We got to do better as a society. And we got to get it together, man. It's all about joy, love, happiness, and prosperity. How in the hell can we be prosperous if you keep riding hateful trends that fizzle out in under a year? All these people you see with these 20, 30, 40,000 subscribers, close to 100 subscribers, and all they do is spew hate and talk about, oh my God, it's so woke and blah, blah, blah. That shit is going to go away. What's going to be the next trend? What's going to be the next divisive trend, people? Console wars, it was a little divisive. But hey, that was all fun banter back and forth. But at the end of the day, one of the corporations completely took your money and destroyed your faith in gaming as a whole. And it shows in the numbers. It shows in the numbers. So many people turned away from gaming because they chose the Xbox over the PlayStation. And some chose PC. Why are you picking sides? I thought we were gamers. Granted, you could call me a pony. And it's not that I'm a pony. It's just that Sony is the one that has delivered. And it's the fact that I had an Xbox 360. I actually had 5 of them. But you know what? They red ring of death on me. I even bought an Elite after that, and it red ringed one time. I had an HD DVD player. I also had a Zoom player. So you can't lie to me. My gamer score is sitting at 50K, all from 360 days. My trophy level on PlayStation is 340 something. Like, stop. These people are not real gamers. They are grifters. And even if they are gamers, they were just console fanboy warriors. Their side lost. They saw the writing on the wall. They saw it was about to end. So they grifted. Now they try to pretend that they're neutral or that they PlayStation fans. Stop it. I see right through it. It's so many of you. It's nauseating at this point. And you can hear it in your monologues. You can hear it in your stream. You are so hurt that Microsoft manipulated you for so many years that it comes out in your rhetoric, but you don't even realize it. But you know who does realize it? The fans, the audience, the people that consume content. We see it. We understand exactly what's going on. You made it way into the Xbox One era, being lied to, waiting on next year every year, thinking Xbox was the best, never tried PlayStation games, just hated on them online. You were bleeding green, and you were doing all this other stuff. Bro, your shit ain't gonna never ever grow, cause you ain't real. Just be real with your fans. Yeah, them motherfuckers got me, bro. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I got pimped like a little bitch for 10, 15 years. And it's okay, cause I was there. I saw the writing on the wall in 2008, went and bought a PlayStation 3. I lost online friends. I got hate. I got called names. All because I wanted to experience some more games. Xbox was slowing up. Wasn't nothing coming out like it used to. Everything was a laggy fucking mess. Don't act like it wasn't. I had one person tell me, oh, well, I don't know who you were playing with. We were shooting faces and doing this. No, the fuck you wasn't. You were playing Castle Crashers. You were playing Worms. You was trying to explain to me how indies are the best thing ever. We don't need new games. as they started sending Gears of War and stuff over the PC. Back then, this ain't nothing new, man. Some of y'all done got pimped for over 15 years, and it's sad. It really is. It's truly sad. But, you know, it's nasty work, bro. Nasty work. But at this point in time, it's over. Microsoft has conceded. They have a new logo. It says Xbox Game Studios _ publishing. It's done. Let's stop it. And you ain't got a lot of kick it no more, bro. Just say you was an Xbot up until a couple years ago. When I see somebody trying to compare PlayStation 5 to PlayStation 5 Pro, and they asking the audience, what game should I pick up next? I've got Spider-Man 2 on the way. Get out of here, man. You are not a PlayStation gamer. Why are you even talking about PlayStation content? It's time we start holding all these gamers accountable. And it's real simple. It is real simple to do. Every gaming content creator should have to pin either their gamer score, trophy levels, or gamer tags online. It's really simple. Take a screenshot, post it up, whatever. If you are not a gamer, you can't talk about gaming. Too many people getting paid off of you guys' hobby, off of the thing you guys love the most. It's really time for it to stop, y'all. We got to do something about this. I don't know. I think that's going to wrap it up for me today. I want y'all to enjoy the rest of your day, get you some gaming in, and live in love, happiness, and joy, bro. Enjoy yourself in life. If gaming ain't getting it right now, find you something else to do. Create something. Build something. Do something. Man, let's get it in 2025. We're going to speak truth to power, and real gamers will rise to the top, no matter what. Real wins over fake any day of the week. And I'm throwing my hat in the race, man. I hope y'all join me. Old Man Gaming Guru out.